Welcome to WebDM. I'm Jonathan Pruitt. This is Jim Davis. Today we're going to pick his brain, find out what it takes to be a DM. We're going to learn when it's okay to kill a character, and sometimes it's okay to fudge it. Let's get going. Obviously, as the DM, you're the controller. Mm-hmm. You are God, so to speak. You control everything. But is there a time when it's okay to maybe pull your punches?
When is it all right to cheat and fudge as the DM?
Yeah.
My general rule of thumb is when it makes the game more fun.
Yeah.
There are times when I'm playing or running a game and character death is an option. And I try to be open about that. I try to let players know, listen, your characters can die in a random combat. Other times, character death we might want it to mean something. You might want to have a character that dies, if they die, as part of a greater cause, or fighting a major enemy, something like that. In which case, I found it better to kind of talk to the player and be like, hey, you're doing some dangerous stuff. Like, you're taking on enemies one-on-one, things are getting pretty hairy. You know that, right? If the player knows that, then it's like, all right, we're on the same page.
Right.
If it's more, well, I want my character to become a martyr for something, then that we can arrange that. And other times it could just be, this is a dangerous environment, like say a dungeon, and you got to sleep with one eye open and be really careful because traps could get you or monsters could get you. I would say that as long as the game is moving forward and everyone is having a nice time, and that's when, in order to keep that environment going, then it becomes okay to fudge.
Yeah.
So you have a funny story about it, because there have been several times when I've almost killed your character.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh yeah, Abaddon. He was one.
Yeah.
6 hit points, got hit full on with a lightning bolt that you rolled like max damage.
Yeah.
But luckily, I only took like 8 damage.
Luckily. I don't know how that happened.
You take 8. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Even though I failed my saving throw, sure.
You only take it. Yeah, it was a low roll. And it's one of those things where it's kind of hard to do, and everybody at the table either knows it's happening, and you just kind of like, all right, the DM fudged that one.
Yeah, no, you were like, I just don't want to kill your character. I like that.
Yeah, and so I think that's an elegant way to handle it.
I appreciated that.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a fun character.
It was awesome.
And so it can be one of those things like, well, maybe I don't want to kill a character, maybe you knock them out. You don't want to kill a character, maybe they get captured. Although I find that players really don't like being captured or having their stuff taken.
Yeah.
Like they would rather die than be captured or have their stuff taken.
Right.
I can understand that. I understand why. Having, all their gear taken makes them not the character that they are. They might as well be dead. At least if they were dead, maybe they went out in a blaze of glory instead of having everything stolen from them. If there's one thing about DMing that I found that is a real pitfall, it's having an antagonism towards the players.
Right.
There are some times where the DM
against them.
Yes, me against them as a person at my gaming table.
Right.
Because there are some times where it's like my setting, the setting I'm running, the game I'm running is out to get your characters. But as a DM, as a person, I should never feel like I am out to get you as a person. And when that kind of thinking comes in, then you have a problem, and everybody needs to step back and go, okay, well, what's really going on here?
Yeah.
Is somebody upset at somebody? Are they mad? Are they not having fun? That it's much better to hash that out just talking and risk the hurt feelings and risk feeling, that you're not going to get what you want this game, than I'm just going to kill them all in game and have that be that.
Yeah.
That's just a dick move.
Yeah, TPK isn't always the best way to go.
It's not. TPK, if it happens, should be the result of,
a lot of bad decisions.
A lot of bad decisions. Exactly.
We've been there.
It's one of those things where, as a DM, you've got to check your ego sometimes.
Yeah.
You've got to say, like, hey, I am not the most important player at this table. My game is not more important than Pruitt's game or someone else's game or anybody else's. That you're all there. You just have different roles. For me, what's fun about a game world is that it's a living, breathing, shared experience. It is an alternate reality that exists only in the minds of a handful of people, and they get to create this thing that is unique just to them.
Right.
And so when the DM is making his or her setting, they should do that at the table with the players and be like, hey, what do you guys think about this? Oh, you're playing a paladin? Maybe there's an order of paladins that I can create and work with you. Or is there a wizard school nearby? Something like that.
Right.
Like, how are they part of the world?
As a way to engage the players also.
As a way to engage the players and make them feel like they're a part of something and not outside of it. And also to make them feel like that their characters can have connections in the game world and it not be a liability. I think there's a lot of reluctance on players' parts to have their characters have families, have connections, because they see it as like, those are ways the DM can get to me.
Right.
If my character is married and has kids, my character is going to be a widower and his kids are dead. And I think that approaching it from that way is a way that keeps the game moving, make sure the players have input, make sure that they feel like that they are a part of something and not just show up and, oh, I'm playing in Jim's game and it's going to be the same no matter what I do. I want to be a dynamic environment where everybody has a chance to influence the game as much as they want to. If somebody just wants to sit on the sidelines and play, they have a place at my table just as much as the person who wants to really get involved and delve into the background and delve into whatever is going on. I want to be able to accommodate both of them. Running kind of fast and loose with it is how I've done that.
Thanks again for watching WebDM. We're going to have new ones every Wednesday. Tell your friends. Come back next week.